Um, so just want to do a quick author update, just let you know what was going on with me. So you'll notice I haven't done the videos in a while, or I mean interviews in a while. Reason being because my wife encouraged me some time ago um, that it was just eating up too much of my time, and I could be writing during that time or doing other things. And I just kind of backed off, trying to decide if I wanted to continue or not, um, which is fine, you know. But so I haven't done interviews in a while. So I don't know if that's going to continue or not. Let me know in the comments what you would like to see. If not interviews, what else would you like to see? Sorry, my glasses are like crooked and they keep falling crooked. I don't know what's going on with them. It's really annoying. Well, they're broken. Missing a nose piece. Anyway, um, so uh, what I've been up to lately. So um, I'm finishing up the last of the Kraus and Jade stories. I'm on, excuse me, I'm on the last one. I've revised and edited uh, the previous two, so I've got those done. I just need to finish writing this last one and then revising and editing it, and then making sure I add in a couple things here and there to each one, and then those will be ready to go. I am going through the last of the final edits for Half-orc Redemption. Um, I'm not sure. I'm not even halfway through them yet, so I'm trying to do a chapter a day. So should be done by the end of February, Lord willing, before then. Um, and at the same time, I'm going through the edits on. I'm going through the revision and editing process of Half-orc Kindred. That may take a little bit longer. Hopefully not. Sorry, it's driving me crazy. Um, anyway, I can't get. I feel like I'm just off, tilted like this way or something. I don't know. Um, okay, so working on that. Once I get those done, I'm gonna try to gather up some money, some funds for cover art for the 3 Kraus and J stories and for Half-orc Kindred. I'm going to go with Pro Writing Aid. I don't know if I'm going to go out with an editor this time for Kindred. I want to get the story out there. I know people want to see it, want to read it. People like the first one without editing, even though it needed it. I've gotten a lot better at my writing since I wrote that. Not that I don't think it could use an editor. It could definitely use an editor. I mean, there's things I miss, but it's like $3 grand to edit a novel like that. Unless I go with a newer editor. I kind of like to stick with the same one. They know my characters. They know the story. They could edit better if they knew that. But I don't know. We'll see. I'll pray about it and see what the Lord has me do. But I'm going to go with Pro Writing Aid for those and for the Kraus and J stories. Once I have all those set to go, I'm going to go ahead and combine Kraus and J stories into one volume and put that up on Kindle. And I might write an extra story for that as well. I finished up a superhero short story I'd written a while ago, and I finally finished revising it and editing it. So I may contribute that to a anthology later on. In case you haven't heard, I am in 2 anthologies right now. I completely forgot to put links down below. I'll try to add those in if I can. So there's Contact This, a first contact anthology by Bayonet Books. I have a short story in there called Because Why Not. It's kind of a comedic look at first contact scenarios, first contact scenario from a Star Trek kind of perspective. The second anthology I'm in is called Farthest Reach. It's by Keystroke Medium, and my story in there is called Synth, and it is kind of a Genesis tale or a testing ground, if you will, for the space opera that I'm planning to start writing. I've already started writing it, but I've just put a couple scenes here and there as it came to me. But this summer I'm going to really push to try and get several books out. We'll see how it goes. Lord willing, I'll be able to get several books out. I'm gonna be working some overtime to fund those things, fund the cover art, and maybe editing too. It's really hard to get editing when you're supporting a family of 5, um, when you're sole support. So um, I do what little bit I can here and there. I appreciate my patrons. You guys are awesome. Um, and that little bit each month is a tremendous help. So thank you. I say a lot. So I'm gonna, but if you guys want to sign up for Patreon, uh, Patreon / Luke T. Barnett author. I'll put a link down below if I can remember to do that afterwards. But yeah, you can get all kinds of things on Patreon. So let's see, I'm trying to remember now. $5 a month gets you access to a story that I'm writing as I write it. You get a chapter each month. Maybe that's $10. No, that's $5. I'm gonna get my tiers mixed up. There's a tier where you get a background on the world and cultures of my stories. I think the next tier up, just 20 or 25, you get a um, a video of me explaining and expounding on the different aspects of my stories. Like I'll do a chapter or a short story, and I'll go through and I'll name my inspirations for it and where I came up with the scene ideas and what my thoughts were when I wrote it, stuff like that. So a lot of background stuff on that. And I think above that you get books before they come out, signed stuff. I'm not sure. Anyway, go ahead and check it out. See if you're interested. It would help me out greatly. If you guys have read any of my stuff, slap a review up on Amazon. Rate it rate it however many stars you think is appropriate. It's just really a huge help. It's one step closer to me getting going full time writing and being able to support my family with my writing. I have a good job right now. It's a little tough because it's evening shift, so I can't always be there when my family needs me, and I can't go to church at night, which kind of stinks. But it's a good job. I don't want to complain. I have a lot to be thankful for. I'm financially stable because of this job. My job's a good, solid job. My position is secure. It's all because of the Lord. But I'm in a good financial state. It's just we're above water, you know. I'd like to be writing full time, so it's hard to balance that writing, family, and full time job. So anyway, Patreon is huge. Reviews on Amazon are huge. Hopefully, you see a bunch more releases from me. You haven't seen releases from me in a while, and I apologize. I've been working hard trying to get this stuff done, but hopefully that'll change soon. So the books that I'm writing this summer, space opera. I started writing a cyberpunk series. Excuse me. Really excited about it. But I talked to some associates. Excuse me. It's not Cyberpunk isn't something that sells very well. It sells okay, but it doesn't sell really well. So my goal right now is to get full time as quickly as possible so that I can support my family, get more writing out, get more books out. So what I'm probably going to do is focus on the space opera, get that out, and on the side, I will work on uh, the Cyberpunk series, because the Cyberpunk was really a precursor to the space opera, and you'll see why when I write it. But so that's the plan for now. So we'll see how that goes. As far as the channel goes, I'm not sure. I want to bring you more content. I want on my YouTube channel. If you're watching this on Facebook, I have a YouTube channel, Author Life. I'm going to try to record myself throughout a typical weekday, so you know what my life is like. Sounds kind of prideful, but not that I think my life's anything special or anything like that. But I want to connect with you, the fans, or the readers, and I've heard over and over again that readers want to know more about their authors. So, and it's supposed to be called Author Life. So this is the life of an author who's still working full time on a job. So that's gonna be in the future. We will see what else is planned. Um, if you're a writer, check out Keystroke Medium. They got a lot of good content on there. Very helpful videos. They do videos twice a week, and they got other stuff going on besides their main stuff. They're on Facebook. You can check them out on Facebook. They're a good group of guys. But yeah, that's what's on the horizon. So hopefully they'll do well. Yes, I made a new Facebook group. So there's a Facebook group called The Many Worlds of Luke T. Barnett, because it's going to be just a place for readers to come and hang out and talk shop. And you can talk about my stuff, or you can talk about other stuff that's relevant to my stuff, like something you saw on Fantasy Stories, or post a link to Brandon Sanderson's lectures that he's doing this year. You could talk about X-Men, because I have superhero stuff. You could talk about Avengers, since that's the big thing right now. You can talk about Star Trek or Star Wars. All these things, in fiction, I grew up with. They relate to my writing because they're my influences, they're my inspiration. So it's just a place for readers to come and hang out and have a good time and have some interesting conversations. And so yeah, just go check it out. It's Many Worlds of Luke T. Barnett. I'll try to put a link down for that down below as well. And I need to update my website. It's luketbarnett.com. I gotta put up the anthologies on there. And so that's what's going on with me. Please comment, like, subscribe, and let me know what you guys would like to see from this channel, and for me personally as an author. I'm really interested to know, and I'm eager to interact with you guys more. So until next time, keep reading, keep writing.